the whole thing was they was on a clay pound down from Nuns Camp, and I might say we had a chappie driving the mail first those days. His name was Bill, and we were working in that area, bulldozing it, and well, funny thing, we had a dropper in the ground. This is night time. I will say that very hard to, it's like driving on concrete, hard to pick up a track, just momently, and especially at night time. And that's where they made the mistake. Because, and it was most unfortunate because Delhi had just moved the rig from Pandyborough, and all over this flooded ground is where the water that comes down from Birdsville comes in again to join the Diamantina, the Gumri Channel, and all this flooded, and it was really rough. So I might say the boss name said, look, can't you fellas do, well, as a matter of fact, he come up, he was giving us a bit of reprimand, and I said, look, we can easily grade, but it's about midnight, and I'd have to get the jug out of his swag. Anyhow, I won't go all through that. But right, well, I tell you what, when he graded right back to the clay pan and had this windrow, and that's, look, if you see a windrow, if you're travelling anywhere, I don't care how well you know, you must finish somewhere, and that's where Ern Page and his family, they took the windrow track, and that was only about 2 or 3 days before, because our job was cleaning up well sites. My brother and Peter and Desi Black, they were on the old days, and they must have just, look, according to the time they started the time at 2 o'clock, they must have went along there about 10 o'clock. No, they were, it was a horrible death, because they're, well, I'll tell you what, when they realised, well, they must have realised they were wrong, because the beer truck had come down to pick up beer, and also the mail was to go up, and no one's passing. I mean, probably here, you know, there was only, so anyhow, the whole thing was they decided to walk back, which was awful, because, well, according to Freddie Wilson, he said the last mile they must have carried the mother, and she was a big woman, to where there was a few trees. Otherwise, look, I'll tell you, just on that side, once you get on the stone, it's just a sea of stones. If you look forward, all you can see is rotten stones. It was a tragedy.